coming out to Secret 455.
Don't tell them. So let me tell a joke. Let me think. Okay. You guys want to start with a dark joke? You want to hear a dark joke?
Sure.
Okay. So, growing up, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer.
I gotta get here real quick.
Oh my God. Wait, hold on. I got you. Ready? Just wait for this.
That was a joke.
And despite all, I'm being vulnerable, okay, Nick? I appreciate it.
And I'm being an alcoholic. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Ready? And so, despite all of our best efforts, she lived. And yeah, and all right, I can get that one. All right. And so, it was cool. I remember they had this daycare. No, I'm gonna spit it up. Let me think. Okay. Can't look at my notes. All right. So, I'm a recovering addict.
No!
I'm addicted to Latino women. And,
Delicious.
I used to go out with one beautiful Cuban woman. Her name was Tatiana Espinosa. You got that many dollars in your name, you know you found her. And she was cool, man. And like we went out for a few months, just naturally took to the park. And we broke up and we agreed to meet. We met at a restaurant. I made sure I met with detectives at the door just in case, you know, he was attacking nothing. And we met and we were real good. And it's very rare to break up with a Latino woman or just any woman in general. Then I made a fatal flaw. No, I didn't cheat, but I told her I made tentative plans for another woman. You ever seen your own death? Wasn't pretty, man. I felt like I was dying. I was falling back, like I set foot off the bridge and I was just falling back. Like, wait, hold on. I have so much to live for. I never saw Mean Girls. It hurt. But I realized I was definitely addicted when she cussed me out. Her Spanish is so sexy, just the audible, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like a cat purring. She cussed me out. I'm like, I swear this is a Danny Yankees. You know? It's bad, man. I'd marry her for citizenship. In Cuba. Okay. Come on, Nick. Bring the crowd, Nick. All right.
Yeah.
Let me hear something, Yoni. You can top it. Yell out of top.
Yo, orgies.
Orgies? Yeah, I've been invited to a couple, but I don't have that many thumbs, so I feel like malplaced in them, you know what I'm saying? You know, I definitely do it, but I'm not, if a dude starts barking up to me, I'm gonna leave, you know what I'm saying? Right, respect. Give me another one, give me a topic.
Drugs.
Drugs? Oh, dude, I wonder what cocaine smells like, you know? But,
Gasoline. Everybody knows that.
it does. It kind of does smell like gasoline. Oh, Nick play, cool, okay, alright. We'll keep it anonymous, we'll give you a nickname, Nicholas. Okay, so, drugs are cool, underrated experience, dude. Like, so one time I was in this sketchy bar and we were like 19 years old, and this place took all of our fake IDs. And at 19 years old, I was probably like pushing I was probably pushing like 110 pounds, 5'4", you know what I'm saying? And they let us in, and there was this guy outside in red tracks, and every time we came there, he goes, I got bags and forth. Thing with Coke, if you buy a Coke too cheap, there's something wrong.
That's true.
No one's that nice.
That's definitely true.
And so he was like, I'll give you $1,000 for 40. I'm like, damn, I'm thinking about it. He's in the red tracksuit.
It was shampoo, wasn't it?
It was shampoo, dried out shampoo. Dude, sell that to NYU kids, you make a fortune. Okay. No, it was probably not. Woo! Okay, another topic. Give me a topic. Give me a topic. Troy, give me a topic.
Yo, butt sex.
Butt
Sex
sex?
in the butt.
Oh, dude, I did have anal once. It was, okay, TMI, I got the three-way, and then one of the girls left, and then the other girl was like, yo, I was like, yo, want to do anal? She's like, yeah, bet. I'm like, all right, cool, you a freak, you know?
That's how you compensate for the left. The third person leaves, and then the other person needs a little bit more, you know, you gotta escalate it.
You gotta ask them. Because how do you, okay, you're right. How do you follow up the wedding day? You can't, you know? How do you follow up the best birthday? You know? You gotta top it, you gotta go Six Flags. Or do that, you know? I'm gonna figure that out. That's a good way to put it though. How do you top that? Crazy bitch. Then I put a little Latino girl. That was a long night. Give me your next one.
Dive
You guys
bars.
have dive bars?
Eat whipped cream out of blood.
Oh, dude, the funniest interaction I've ever seen at a dive bar is a woman was like, "Oh man, this bar sucks, you know, and I'm a certified Yelp reviewer. I'm going to give you guys 1 star." And the guy goes, "This is a shitty dive bar. I do not care, you know." I'm like, I like this guy, man. I'm gonna figure that one out. Oh man, okay, give me another. I got like 3 more. Pokemon. Pokemon? Oh, dude, Pokemon was so cool, dude. My brother had like every Pokemon card, like the originals, and then I took over his room when he moved out, and then he didn't take the Pokemon cards. So now I'm morally conflicted. Do I give him these old Pokemon cards, or I just keep it for myself? Because I too love Pokemon, you know?
Are you gonna sell those like one by one though? Because it's like a very time-consuming process to make those worthwhile. You know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I held them for 22 years, you know? That's the only way.
That's why everyone does that. Because it's fucking pain in the ass to sell.
Pain in the ass. Think of Facebook or something. Maybe Craigslist. He's a nice guy, so. Nice guy. Echo. Oh, that's weird. Is that me? Okay, alright, give me one more and then I'm going. But Pokemon are cool. Fuck Digimon. Digimon away. Alright.
Instagram.
Well,
Instagram.
Instagram? Oh, dude, social media is really the devil, bro. That's just not good for you. But I like Instagram. My handle's not Weiss. Everyone calls me Andrew in comedy, but most people call me Weiss. But, and yeah, I don't know. I got ADD. Alright, so look, the way math works, Instagram cool. We just uploaded a skit to that. We were arguing about abortion. More just talking about titties, but either way, it's the same thing. Alright, I'm feeling good. Wait, can I get one more? How long has it been? 3 minutes? It's been 3 minutes? Oh, I have 30 minutes?
Oh, I have a topic for you. Are lesbos or guys better at eating pussy?
Who's that?
How do you know that?
I don't know. Maybe he had a vagina. Why you jumping at him?
I could know. Wait, ask it again?
You think lesbos or men are better at eating pussy?
I think there's an obvious answer to that. I think gay men are probably better at giving hand jobs too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the question. Who would give a better hand
I
job?
think
How do you know that?
I think it's a terribly worded question.
Yeah.
Which is a terribly worded question.
I'm with you.
It's more so, it's based on kind of experience. It's just who's really better than, I mean, again, it would sound like an easy answer would be whoever's better than you got one. Technically, that would mean you're better at sucking dick than a woman is.
No, it's a question
Yeah.
you won't ask a lesbian.
Because you could pretend like you won't, maybe you never suck a dick, but you know how to suck a dick. You know what I'm saying?
I would. I haven't done it, but I would.
No, because you
Yeah.
can see it.
You would.
And with that being said, let's give it up for our young kids.
Summer card.
Give it up for Andrew.
We match that cashback in the first year, and that's why we call it cashback match. Now that we've got the say cashback one more time, we match all the cashback you earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match.
Everybody give it up for Joy!
All right. Yeah. I know it's really awkward. It's like, who is talking? It is a moving microphone. It is I, your fearless leader, Joyce Sanchez, back in the building. Like I never left. Thanks for coming out. Y'all are making me look real good on the internet. That's why we're here. All right. This next topic comes to the stage. Needs no introduction because there's no way to describe him. I will say he's taller than you and probably funnier too. Give it up for yeah, you. Give it up for Brandon, y'all.
Go Brandon.
Woo!
Thank you, fearless leader. We're gonna get some women taking over the world during this set. I didn't say it's funnier than you think. I don't like following up with that. There's only a handful of comedians I think that I am funnier than. I think they know who they are. Like you look at me, you're like, nah, he's way funnier than him. I suck. Yeah, you can internalize that. Don't take it to heart. Don't blame me, blame God. Blame your parents. I don't know. I don't know. You could have been an abortion. I could have been an abortion. Like, I was told, my mom told me once that, like, she had 2 abortions before me, and I was the first. She kept me because I was like I was the winner baby. You know what I'm saying? I literally won. I won this race 3 times, nigga, like, straight up. So I am good at it. I don't know how I'm good at life. That's how I know it. And she got the 2 ones. She got 1 abortion because she was younger. Which I completely understand. However, I'm pro-life. I'm absolutely pro-life for one reason. Women are smarter than men. We all know this. And if men were the ones that had the babies, we would fuck it all the way up. We would want to like paint flames on the side of our wombs. You know what I'm saying? We want to put like high rise inside of our man butts and we spit babies out. There'd be a baby with a sound system in the womb like the whole time. This shit was fire, bro. Bro, this shit was bro. You wouldn't do it? No. Let women do it. Women are smart. When the offer comes to jump off a mountain, who's taking it? Oh my God. Quick random stream of consciousness tangent. White people they have the worst hobbies. Like, they have the best hobbies. I love some of you guys' hobbies. I want to say this, and to be fair, I know you're white, like the white passing. Anybody know how white passing works? Okay, I love how white passing works. I could never pass for white, ever, you know what I'm saying, ever. If that ever works, that person has a mental handicap. So just believe them. They're schizophrenic. I'm schizophrenic. I know how it works. The weird thing about it for me, right, is with the whole, damn, I forgot where I was going with that. I'm high already, y'all. Just hold this thought. All right. The problem with white people hobbies is the fact that all y'all fucking hobbies involve or have to involve fucking fatality. Why? We don't know. Somebody commented on the side. We watched the porn. It isn't smart. Like, once I caught one of my teachers watching porn, I didn't say anything because I was like, I understand.
In there.
I also, and I'm not gonna lie, I also judged the porn. Like, to make sure one kid's it. Took care of nah. He like interracial porn. I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know. That's awesome to know. Anyway, my weird thing about white people hobbies is all of them involve near fatality. Here's a black person hobby, breakdancing. Awesome, right? You might get hurt doing it. It's okay, it's fine. Here's a white person hobby, mountain climbing without ropes. Stop, you fucking monsters. Like, mountain climbing is already dangerous. Someone's like, I gotta do this shit. No rope, bro. You gotta be part of the mountain. You're gonna be part of the mountain, white man. You're gonna, like, 700 miles an hour. It's gonna happen. Stop it. I love rock climbing. Like, and again, make all the black jokes you want. It's fun to climb things. Like, I as a black, you say it inside your mind, I'm gonna punch you inside your mind to get it out the way. I love doing, like, that goes in my list of frolicking. You know the word frolic means? Okay. Frolicking means to play or to have a gleeful time. Okay. Now there's like a longer description of it, but to frolic is basically like you're being free spirited, just skipping. You know, you ever skip? You ever been skipping? Right? It feels good. See, we have a moment. This one's, that's how hard it is to be black sometimes. And it's gotta go race way because black men aren't allowed to frolic. If you saw me skipping right now, you'd be concerned. You'd be like, is this drugs? No. Just want to enjoy the sunlight. Just whistle in a tune. Da, 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 da. It's terrible. It's terrible. If you like, you're more comfortable seeing me with a gun than a book. Like, watch. Your mind's like about to ruin your mind, right? You're like, but okay, whatever. Oh no, but all right, let's do it. Right? Okay, now watch this. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, shit. Just happened. Oh, shit, he's reading. Calling authorities. This one can read. Like, it's scary. It's terrible. I love representation. It's very fucking important. Like, I know white people love seeing Chris Rock get the shit slapped out. It didn't matter who either. And no, see, be honest, to be honest, it didn't matter who. It was a world star moment at the Oscars. Who set that shit up? That's just work. Somebody got a world star moment out of 2 black people at the Oscars. That's whistle clap. It's whistle clap. But I know feel like white people love seeing that shit. I as a black person was like, oh, see it every day, nigga. Stop. You better. Like, frolic, nigga, skip. You should have skipped up there and been like, hey, nigga, chill out. Stop talking about my wife. Y'all have said something, but I'm like, thank you for I'm not mad he's slapping. I would have also slapped him. Let's not get this out of the way. I would probably do a chair. You ever see the Source Awards? You ever see a video of the Source Awards? Oh, the one that they got through chair. You did, and then they threw chair. You didn't see the fight with Source Awards?
No.
Oh my God. It is one of the most beautiful.
1996.
1996. I see, man. We are, oh my goodness. Love you. See, you know my favorite white people already. See, one of my favorite. We gonna get back to that. 1996 Source Awards, nigga. And you think niggas fighting at an award show is no, nigga, and white people appropriating our shit again. Hot damn it, stop it. I'm not even sure who popped off the fight. 12 niggas was fighting 12 niggas at the stage. Niggas was throwing chairs. It turned into a royal. Nobody gave a fuck about a record deal, nigga. No one gave a shit. You know what? While it is a nigga moment, and it is a strong nigga moment for a second, I was like, I understand. I don't know who threw the like, whoever was getting that chair thrown at them at the Source Awards on national television deserved it. That's an hip-hop legend. Someone's gonna be like, yo, he was fucking my bitch. He thought I was gonna fucking throw a chair at this nigga at the Source Awards. Game on, nigga. Game got it. Game got it. Disrespect my wife at the Oscars. Fuck my Oscar. And this is how hard I want to work on. I got some goals. A black card, world domination. Okay. When I get the power to slap a nigga at the Oscars and still get my award, game, done. I'm out. That my EGOT, boom. Put that on the board. Put that shit next to my Emmy, my Grammy, my Oscar, my Tony, and the picture that day I slapped the nigga talking about my wife at the Oscars. Just boom, boredom, nigga. I didn't mention I was gonna talk about women taking over the world. I can do this fucking ever. It's sad. And I know that this is one thing I feel weird about comedy, and this is an odd moment. We were outside barking just now, right? Two separate people almost got hit by cars while we were barking. And we had to go right back to barking afterwards.
Yeah.
Had a moment there, I was like, nigga, stop. Wait up, stop. I was doing that the first time. I did say the second shoot, and this one was like, hey, you know, I say joints that just probably buy tickets. It might have been true. The joke I want to do about, are you playing on stage? Sure, it's all right. So that's spoken about the stage. All right, here was the joke I wanted to do, and this is one of my favorite jokes now. Wait, first I got to do this joke. Short form. What is the most popular musical instrument in the ghetto?
North American skin flute.
Close. Close. The glockenspiel.
Is that true? Is that when Bushwick was Dutch? Or something like that?
Bushwick was Dutch?
Cool. All right, the joke that I had, I'm only doing this because this guy's from Austin, so I got to tell you one more. The joke I had was about, I'm going on this weird, like, semi-deep dive in Japanese movies. And not all Japanese movies, because these motherfuckers is off. It's not like a race station. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck is in the water. Stop it. Stop. I've seen some terrible things in Japanese cinema. Horrible. However, there are some movies I really enjoy. There's this one movie made by an incel, because again, fuck incels. And this is called Geo World. And it's about like these beautiful pillars, like this beautiful girl pillars made. If you take a pill, you turn to like a beautiful woman. But horrible side effect, you go stupid. Now, if your genitals started talking to you right now, because this is a hentai kink known as bimbofication. I learned, yes, it is a hentai thing. I learned about it from watching Japanese cartoons and masturbating to those cartoons. Now, personally, I have the opposite idea of the kink. I like, they have a genius version. Like, you take a smart pill and they go really smart and really sexy. It's like movie Limitless, but you know, because you want to fuck Bradley Cooper, so it's exactly like the movie Limitless. So, again, like in this movie, it gets even worse because then they go crazy and they turn into zombies, like bad bitch zombies. And they run around the world, and if they kiss you, you turn into a zombie. Another bad bitch zombie. Not like another bad bitch. She's beautiful Japanese bad some reason they all have lipstick on. I don't know like these zombies remember to like, cause they can't do anything. They can't drive cars anymore. And they can't read apparently. One of them was like, oh my God, I can't read. But apparently they were putting lipstick on, like, and they were still able to run in heels. I'm not sure how that worked still. However, and I'm saying this as I leave, if that would have ever happened to this world, I would do everything in my power to continue it. Because what the fuck? Bad bitch zombies? That sounds like the greatest apocalypse ever, nigga. Oh my God. This was bad bitch zombie o'clock. And I know I'd be immune. I have a big dick. So whatever God or whatever runs this universe, they'll absolutely make me immune to death and death. And I would just run outside and be like, oh no, bad bitch zombies, oh no. I wouldn't even wear pants anymore. I would just wear like assless chaps. Like if you could time travel today, now, I would just be like, oh no, bad bitch zombies, be safe. Oh no, stay away, bad bitch zombies. Oh no, penis attack. Oh no, don't kiss me. On the penis weapon. What? It's the greatest apocalypse ever. That's how I know white people can't make apocalypses. Because if you could do that, then white people would win. That would. The Japanese, China can do that, they win. Let them do that, they win. It's over. I'm giving you, China wins. China wins. Like, me how wins. So, my name is Brandon Scott. God love you. I love you. You oh, it's like some great restaurant.
All praises due.
Anything he goes, he loves. Really got the people. Give it up for Aya
See, I ain't nothing but a lover. But something with a spark bright enough to catch the cover. And one with the fact is only one that.
Yo, give it up for Joy, everybody. Give it up for Joy. Fuck yeah. How are you guys feeling? How are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Feeling good? That's great. I'm feeling good, you know? It's still Pride Month. You guys celebrate Pride? Celebrate gay Pride?
Yeah.
Anyone who's gay? No one's gay? I love how gay Pride is a whole month. You know? Like most holidays fall on a specific day of a month. But gay Pride is the whole month you celebrate. Like, I'll give you an example. December. What's one holiday we celebrate? Christmas. Oh, fuck yeah, we get presents. What do we have for November? Thanksgiving. Oh, we get turkey. That's what's up, right? October? Halloween. Fuck yeah, we get candy. You know what I'm saying? July 4th. Fireworks. That's lit. What do we get for June? Nothing. Oh, that's gay. That's fucking gay, dude. Fuck it, this month is gay, bro. Let's just fucking celebrate the gays. You know what I mean? I think that's how it started, right? No fucking holiday, we just make the whole month gay. Makes sense, doesn't it, fellas? I don't know. People think Jews are running the show. I don't think it's the Jews. I think it's the gays. I think gays are running shit, guys. And you're probably going to have to take a test to join the club. One of the test questions is going to be what's LGBTQIA plus CDC guidelines minus CNN regulations. You know, that's going to be a test question. Another test question is going to be, do you suck good dick? Another test question is going to be, do you suck good vagina? Why don't people talk about sucking good vagina? That's what I want to know. Where are the vagina suckers? Woo! Everyone's talking about the dick suckers on Fox News. I want to hear more about the vagina suckers. I suck good vagina. In a room full of men. But gay people fascinate me. Gay people fascinate me. Like, do they have their own God? Do they have their own gay God? Do they call him Gay Lord, is what I want to know. Do they worship the dude from Meet the Fockers? Zoolander? They say if you don't
use it, you lose it. But I say if you don't lose it, you lose it. Facts. I think I haven't watched. I used to watch. Does anyone here watch porn? I used to watch porn a lot, and I haven't in a while. And I haven't watched porn in so long that I think I'm gonna run into a porn star. And like, you ever think about that? Like, what if I ran into a porn star? You can't like interact with them like they're a celebrity, you know? Like, oh my god, can I get a picture with you, Rachel Starr? You know? Can I you know? You can't also come off as a creep, right? You can't just be like at the checkout counter. I really enjoy your work. You know? You can't be like that. You can't treat them like a college professor. You know? Like I wonder like how I would act if I ever saw my favorite porn star. You can't like secretly act like you have a chance with them and try to hit on them. You know what I mean? Just be like, I just made this new movie. Woo. Thinking about having a porn star in my next one. It's not about porn, but you know, it'd be good. I don't know. It's fun doing comedy. The other day, somebody asked me what I thought you said was, "Are you a comic?" And I prematurely said yes because what you really said was, "Are you a commie?" Oh. Yeah, you guys ever fall victim to a conversation? It's like getting raped, but the person's talking you through it. I don't know. I miss doing drugs. Woo! You guys do drugs? Where do you guys get your drugs? Pharmacy, doctor's office, internet. You know what I mean?
Producers Club.
I get mine on the internet. That's where I keep my tabs. But I also like smoking. You know what I think is keeping smokers alive in this country, though, guys? The American spirit.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm just sick of watching the news. I'm sick of listening to the news. But you know when the news becomes history? When it's not in the Times. I'm sick of watching the news. Because it's just a bunch of bullshit that like doesn't like my circle of concern is like nil at this point. Like I don't care about a lot. It's starting to just like crumble. Like me caring. Like I care about people, but like people that I know and love, I could give it two shits about a person I bark in. But I care about that person like for a minute, you know? It's weird how like human psychology, what we care about. I love psychologists. I love crowd working them. Talking to comics, so I feel like I can say this. I love crowd working psychologists. Like one time I asked this one person what they did in the crowd. She said she was a psychologist. So I just stared at her. I was like, "You reading my mind right now?" And she was. She knew what I was going to say next. It was a joke about psychologists. Actually, a lot of people don't know this. I went to college. Did you guys go to school? No. I went to. What?
Brady bought it.
Yeah, this is the cupboard. I went to school. I got in trouble in school. I fucking hated school though. Like, one time I got in trouble and I had to see the guidance counselor. And the guidance counselor sat me down and he's like, "All right, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And it just said, I want to be the guy that fucks your mom. That's what the fuck I said. School, I felt like I was dumb in school. Because, like, I didn't know current events. Like, I didn't know a lot of countries. Like, we had a war in Iraq, and I didn't even know what that shit was, you know, because all the iPhones and the iPads and the iPods were coming out. I just thought an Iraq was another fucking Apple product that fucking held all them shits. And Iran was a fucking app on the iWatch.
It's a good one.
It's,
No, it is a good app.
that's an actual app.
It exists.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. That's funny. I did not know that, but now I'm
I
learning.
think it's Iron. Sorry.
Iran. Yeah, probably copyright infringement from Iran. Iran sued them, so they had to change it to Iran. That's what they did.
You heard about the new blue guy?
But I live in Brooklyn. Anyone else run after the Mr. Softy truck with a heart on? Anyone else do that? I live in Brooklyn and I work as a barista. Yeah, the other day I said barista and a heckler yelled out, "It's actually barista, you misgendered yourself." I was just like, fuck me. So I'm a barista, guys. And it kind of sucks because I work the morning shifts, you know? Working the morning shifts blows when you work at a coffee shop, you know? People just want to get their coffee, the fuck out of there. You're forgotten about forever. So I started doing this thing. I started mind fucking my customers into remembering me throughout the rest of the day. Paint you a picture. I'll explain. The other day, this guy, he comes in the shop. He orders a banana bread. Doesn't matter what the fuck he ordered. But he ordered a banana bread, and I rang him up. I was like, all right, I'll give you $5. And he pays me, and I collect the cash. And he goes, all right, thanks. And I went, all right. Sweet dreams. He's like, what the fuck did you say? I'm gonna see this guy in my dreams later? What the fuck? But this happened yesterday. Some dude, he came in and he ordered a cup of coffee. And I rang him up. I was like, all right, that'll be $2.50. He pays me and I collect the cash. He goes, all right, see you. And I went, all right. Nice knowing you. Took a cup of coffee. He's like, you just fucking poisoned me? Am I gonna fucking die? What the fuck's gonna happen to me? But this could just happen today. You guys, somebody came in with AirPods. You guys know what AirPods are, right? Somebody came in with AirPods, and they had been talking to their mom. I'm surmising. This dude, he comes up, me and him lock eyes, comes to the front counter, and he goes, all right, I love you. And I'm like trying to maintain eye contact. Then he starts taking out his AirPods, and he goes, I'm sorry, that was weird. I don't love you. I was just like, thanks, you know, like I was just disgusted with this entire encounter. And then he was like, well, maybe I do love you? I was like, all right, it's a little weird. Then he started fumbling his words, you know, he's just, well, I don't know, man, I'm kind of confused. I'm like, dude, do you love me or not? I got fucking customers behind you. What the fuck are we doing right now? And then the next person in line came up to the counter. I was just like, what the fuck do you want? Because the guy didn't answer my question. But here's my thing. I hate shitty customers, but I love dealing with them, you know? Like, they'll change their order 3 separate times, make me make a huge mess, and be like, how much is that? I'll be like, you know, normally it's on the house, but for you, it'll be $63.50. That's how I deal with that shit. I love my boss, though. My boss is hilarious. And a lot of women come into coffee shops. But I realized, like, being at a coffee shop, if you're not there to do work, you're a weirdo. You're fucking weird, dude. There's a lot of people I see, they get their coffee, and they go to a couch, and they take a nap for an hour. First of all, coffee is supposed to wake you up, guys. Coffee is supposed to wake you up. You're not supposed to fall asleep on some couch. Instagram, take notes. I think Instagram is weird. Is this on Instagram or YouTube? YouTube. I think YouTube is weird. Nah, I don't care. I think, here's my thing. Is anyone in here dating? That's depressing. Like, if comedy wasn't depressing enough, you're gonna save your life for marriage. That's the most depressing shit I've heard all day. And I've been barking outside. What was my train of thought? I haven't not been dating. I do believe in love. You guys believe in love?
Yeah.
I believe in love. I think love is blind. Marriage, eye-opener. Right? I don't know. I'm kind of at a crossroad in my life right now, though, guys. Anyone else single but still listening to Steve Harvey for marriage advice? Anyone else doing that bullshit? It's weird advice, too. You know, he's just like, you gotta separate your income from her income, file your taxes. It's like he's an accountant on stage. Steve Harvey is like Black Dr. Phil. If Dr. Phil was even funny. Dr. Phil's not funny, though. He's a doctor. There's no such thing as a doctor that's funny. Last time a doctor was funny to me, Eminem made a rap song about him, and it was just about how everyone forgot about him. It was Dr. Dre, guys. It was Dr. Dre was the last funny doctor. I feel like I explained that to an all-white crowd. I had to yesterday in front of Derek Drescher, who's like one of the most gangster comics I know. Funny dude, though. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Don't go to your doctors, guys. Hey, I'm getting off track. Don't go to your doctors. Is that me on repeat, on reverb? That's pretty funny. I can't afford to see a doctor. But like, if I had to self-diagnose myself, I would say I have good brain. Like, that doesn't sound like an insult, but in the right context, it kind of doesn't sound like a compliment either. Like, when you say someone has good brain, yeah, that dude, he has good brain. Oh, he's retarded? No, he just has a good brain, asshole. Take it at face value. I do. I think that's, and that's not to say that I get good head. I know that's what you guys are thinking because you're sick fucks. I do suck good vagina, but I don't do the latter. I know you guys. I didn't read your minds. I actually, if you want to know, I got 2 degrees. I got a finance degree and I got a neuroscience degree. That's right. I made my Jewish parents proud. That deserves a standing ovation. That deserves. Is that my like sign off music? Do you just want me to get the fuck off? Is that what that is? Yeah? Okay. I'm on to Sykes, everybody. Give it up for us.
Woo! Give it up for Adia. Hey! Yeah, I want to give you all the opportunity. No. So you can feel free to make a donation to these comics at the place you see scrolling at the bottom of your screen. You know, we all need to make money. So, speaking of which, guys, I know I haven't introduced Philip today because Philip is a little under the weather. So, my best friend, he's like, you know, the founder of 50/50 Comedy. His name is Philip D. Bucket. He's where you would put your $10. But in lieu of him not being around, you can give your $10 to your bartender, or to me, of course. Send it to me, Venmo, Cash App, however you feel to pay that. You know what I mean? We're trying to be able to like give you quality, 50-50. A little bit of you, a little bit of us. Together we make magic. Yeah, we do. That $10 includes your first drink in the 10 minutes you get on this mic. That's all I'm saying. If you signed up on the list that's going around, you get your 10 minutes and be in and out, big bang, boom. But, you know, those be the rules. So. I put on my rose-colored glasses so that I could be better for y'all. You know, I forgot I wasn't around just niggas now. Like, so I can't be doing the nigga shit. Gotta be proper for our guests from the producers club. Welcome. My little Jewish girl. Nah. I'm glad y'all came out here. Usually this is my Netflix special. That's what I call it. I call it my Netflix special. You know what I mean? Like, 30 minutes of me just doing whatever the fuck I want on the microphone. Because, hey, how we make it happen for ourselves, hey, right? I don't know. I'm trying to be a better human. So I decided I'm not gonna drink. I'm just gonna do comedy. It's going great. I've only had 2 drinks today, and they don't really count. They're more like protein shakes with alcohol, I feel like if it's more nutritious than detrimental, it doesn't count as an alcoholic beverage. It's vegan. I wonder what the statistics are on that too. Like, are there more alcoholics that are vegans? Since most alcohol is vegan. Anyway. What, guys? I'm feeling the way. I'm allowed to feel this way. But this is how I decided to work through it. I've decided I'm going to just keep doing comedy instead of drinking myself into blackout states. I feel like that is a good, clap that shit up. Comedy is better than good. You know what I mean? If y'all support that, go on my shrub list. My shrub?
Bucket list?
Nah, not bucket list, because no one is trash to me. I call it shrubs. A shitty human being. SHUB. Don't be a shub. That's it. So yeah, I don't have no more jokes that way. I'm gonna think of some more. There's some things coming. I just didn't plan on doing a set till later. I want to be my own headliner. Again, y'all paid for the Netflix special, so you're gonna get the Netflix special. I put on this silky shit for y'all. I'm shining. Double crown. That's part of the morning too. Like, I'm wearing this crown. I decided I'm gonna wear a crown every day for the next year. Because if you don't look down, your crown never falls. So boom. Got you, grief. You can't get me. That's how I talk to my depression. I talk to my mental illnesses so they can stay away from me. I'll be like, yo, you can't win today. I'm getting out of bed. No, I am getting out of bed. And then it's like leg cramp. Like, oh, you playing dirty now. Okay, I got you. Boom, tiger bomb. And we keep it moving. Because grandma raised no bitch. You know what I mean? Grandma ain't raised no bitch. All right, I would imagine you too, sir, were signing up, right? You signed up, sir, yes? Okay, cool. Cool. Back from his international tour.
Yeah, baby.
Through his psyche. All the way from the Upper West Side. Or the other side of Brooklyn. I'm not really sure where this guy's from, but some people say he's funny. So let's give it up for Yanni. I forgot your last name, guys. Let's give it up. Come on, man. Woo! Clap for his graduation. Make it sound cool for the internet. Yanni.
Yo, I swear to God, if any of these fucking people hassle me tonight, I'm going nuts.
What people?
Oh.
Fuck the audience tonight. So, no, they're just, I don't know, man. They weren't getting loud enough, and like this whole area over here in the front, you guys are ugly. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I'm just going. So I'm gonna do my set now. I'm just. You You know, it's, I don't know.
Breaking
I don't like the
my
way
friend.
this fucking guy looked at me.
Right.
Where did you buy it, my friend?
Like, I know him, fucking this guy out here.
No, just do it.
And he was on the subway on the way here and he wouldn't give his seat up for an old lady who was dying. And like, I wasn't giving my seat up because I was like texting and I was in a very serious conversation. I needed to be seated. And this guy over here wasn't doing shit. He didn't even have a phone. He wouldn't give up his seat for an old lady who was dying. So, I mean, you have to call him out like this and fire everybody. It's an honor for me.
Wrong.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so I've been like Joyce said, I've been traveling lately. I was in California. People there are so fucking polite. It's ridiculous. I was at Santa Monica Pier and I had a joint in one hand. I had a beer in the other hand. I was texting on my with my feet with the toes like that. And I had a crack pipe in my mouth. And I walked into this woman, she was on a bike, and I knocked her off her bike, she fell down, she got 2 concussions on her head. And she said, "Oh my God, I am so sorry, are you okay? Can I pay for your beer that I just knocked over?" So basically what happened was, I stabbed her and killed her right after that happened. Woo! Yeah. Big knife, just stabbed her a bunch of times. Chopped her off into little pieces, and I ate her because she was too polite. So that's what I do. I eat people now. Yeah, for me. You know, because I honestly believe that we shouldn't only be eating cows and chickens. We should eat people. Great source of protein. And there's too much of them. I'm saying this to help fight inflation, obviously, for no other reason but to save the planet from falling into financial disaster. Because if we don't got our money, bro, we might as well be eating people. I really hope my mom didn't just tune into Joy's YouTube live. Because my mom's actually a huge fan of Joy and her work with the charity events and podcasts. She's part of the email list. She Venmos money in donations. And when she heard that I'm coming to perform in front of Joy's YouTube live, she was more proud of me than anyone's been proud of me my entire life. For real. I myself am a huge fan. I've spent hours, most of my time I was traveling, I was watching Joy's YouTube, sending money to feed the kids, fighting for different causes. I was going to give a round of applause to Joy. Thank you for doing your part as well, guys. I also just found out I have to pay $10 now to do this spot.
What?
No, I'll only be because I'm penalized.
Gotcha.
Last time I was here, I peed on the stage. You know what's that?
I'll see that video.
I just turned around and I started peeing. I mean, I whipped my dick out because it's huge.
Didn't someone just hit that guy?
Yeah, I hit the guy over there.
That's incredible, man.
He got a black eye. I was actually in Israel recently. Woo! And I went to a festival.
Apartheid.
I've never heard. I mean, we talk about Palestine as apartheid. It's all of us.
Yeah.
I know. I'm kidding. You know, I was in Israel recently, and I went to a festival. Did a lot of MD. Just had a lot of sex on MD. I don't know who here did MD, but you're never really having sex. It's like you're really making love because you're more having sex with someone's spirit. You're like, oh my god, I feel like we've been together like this our entire lives. I used to dream of the sex when I first started hitting puberty, and now it's happening. And it's just like I imagined it. It's amazing. You're my soulmate. My penis is perfect size for your vagina. It couldn't be better. I feel like God made your pussy for my dick. And yeah, and then you come off the MD and you hate the person that you're with because you fall in. Yeah, we lost a third of the audience.
I need water.
I'll wait for you.
I'm not gonna wait. Fuck that.
Fuck that guy.
I like his hat though.
Yeah. You know what's also nice? Hair.
Damn right.
Hair is also
It's
nice.
damn
So then after that, I went to the Western Wall and tried to get over the depression I was in after the MD. And I started touching the wall and started raising the sides. So trying to get closer to God. And I came very close to the wall. I felt the wall getting close to me. I started to pray to the wall. And I got hard. Just from being so close to the wall and MD. Before I knew it, my dick got stuck in the wall.
I did not see that one.
Yeah.
C-U-M.
Who? How did you not see it coming? You were ignoring the entire joke.
That's a coming joke. C-U-M-M.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, my dick's stuck in the wall and he's playing around. I'm talking
Serious shit, dude.
I'm offloading trauma right now. And what you just did was really triggering.
I'm sorry.
Really triggering. I'm here being vulnerable on stage, watching it in front of me. Who knows how many people are watching right now?
You're right.
We're alive and you're just coming here and disturbing my life, making fun of the trauma I went through in my life. How would you like if someone just took a shit all over your most traumatic experience?
I'm next. Go ahead.
Well, you know what? Maybe I will. So it's my dick's stuck in the wall again. We're back to the wall, my dick's stuck in the wall. And I have a huge dilemma to make right now. Why? Because, or do I stay inside the wall with my dick and people might see me, recognize me? And my dick's inside the Western Wall is very embarrassing. I'm Jewish. Imagine if pictures surfaced on Facebook and my parents had to see me with my dick stuck inside the Western Wall. It would be mortifying. My siblings wouldn't get married. We would be ostracized as a family. We'd have to go live in the desert. Or do I finish myself off and come inside the wall to relieve the burn, right? That's how you do it nowadays. So I didn't know what to do. I was very mortified. So I called my rabbi. And I said, Rabbi, what do? My dick's inside the wall. He said, I want you to squeeze the bottom of your dick, twist it, and yank it out. I did that, and on the squeeze, I came, and then when I pulled it out, I also came. And that's when I realized I was the second coming. Yeah, call back your host, Joy Sanchez. Ladies and gentlemen, fathers, sisters, mothers, the holy ground. We're going to have Jesus on the cross on the screen when she gets here. This is a religious ceremony. Sing it out to the leader of the Catholic Church in Brooklyn, Joy Sanchez.
This is why I need to go. This is why I need a partner. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have anybody to turn the music off. You know what I mean? Like, that's the wild shit. Like, I just need a little help. Andy, would you mind turning that music off for me, please? All you gotta do is push the blue one down. This is also a great song. It's talking about John Epstein and Donald, like, singing back. It's like deep cut in hip hop. But for real, Andy, would you mind helping me out, please? All you gotta do is like whip it down. No, okay. All right, that's cool. That's cool. In the land of let's all be jerks. I know where we're at now, and it's gonna be fun. So give it up for your next comic. I don't know this guy, just met this guy. Can't wait to hear this guy. I hope he's funnier than all these other schmucks out here. I'm pretty sure he is because he's much taller. Give it up for T.
How's it going, everyone? Never done this before. Good to see you guys here. Thank you for the smart and topical comedy that we all needed. You know, you're the hero we all deserve, so I really appreciate it. I don't know why this popped into my head, but someone was talking about porn earlier, and I'm not usually that kind of like raunchy guy, but I saw one that really made me think kind of recently. It was called Homeless in America. And the concept was a Japanese porn star, like very beautiful young lady. I'm a progressive guy, like I'm not gonna, comment on her body or anything, but she went to America and she went to Skid Row. I don't know if you guys know about Skid Row, but it's like an area in Los Angeles or in California or some shit that is, full of homeless people and homeless encampments and things like that. And basically the concept was she walked into random tents and propositioned these homeless guys who were dirty and probably had never been fucked in, 20 years to have sex with a Japanese porn star. So I thought that was kind of an incredible concept. So yeah, shout out to porn. But that was, if you got some time, check that one out. I'm a teacher around here. What's up, buddy? It's called Homeless in America. Don't miss it. So I'm a teacher around here. I'm not gonna say my name. Hopefully I don't get fired tonight. But someone said you should tell stories about being a teacher, and I'm not gonna tell stories about myself because that shit's boring. But I knew one crazy ass teacher, and I have like a million stories about him. So I'm just gonna tell a couple stories, and then I'll get the fuck off the stage. But so this is the kind of teacher who literally on his chalkboard would say, "Do your fucking homework or I will end you." Ready to get fired every single day of the week. One time he almost got fired. He came down the hallway with a megaphone saying, "Trump is coming." He made all the students cry who were immigrants. It was actually like fucking terrible, and that was kind of his shit. But yeah, it was pretty bad. It gets worse. We used to do lines of Adderall at lunchtime and then, come back and teach classes many years ago. But he told me a story recently that I think kind of tops all of them. He told me a story about how during his lunch period, he was playing Mario on his computer, and the students proceeded to make a wall around him. And on the other side of that wall, there was one student giving another student oral sex. And so basically, he was playing Mario while one student was doing this to another student. So he got fired, and then basically there was the whole thing with the parents. The parents came back, and he was almost like totally fired for good. But the principal was someone who knew him, and basically came back and said, I'm going to rehire you, but please let's keep your classroom clean. I think she made a bada bing joke from The Sopranos or something like that. But that was almost the end for this guy. He's still teaching down in South Carolina, by the way. Last time I talked to him, he said, "Yo, I'm really excited. I met this older guy, and he is used to sell arms for Saddam Hussein. Basically, he was an arms dealer, and now he pays for my buddy to go to strip clubs. So that's like that's a friend of mine who I used to know for a long time, and basically, this is who's teaching your children right now. So yeah, what's up?
Good teacher.
Great teacher.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for giving me some time to tell my stories. That's all I got. Yeah. Well,
Nice. I love how wholesome you are. Just like, I'm not gonna tell you anything about me. I'm just gonna do these jokes and I'm gone. I love that. I mean, that's enough for me. Like, I take it. Like, I'm not picky. I'm not picky. I'm like almost 40 and single. Like, I'm so not picky. Or maybe I am picky and that's why I'm single. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those Ouroboros, you know? It's just, there's no real answer here. It's just,
There's a joke in that.
there's always a joke in everything.
Were you naughty lately?
Huh?
Were you naughty lately?
Was I naughty lately? I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? What do you mean naughty? Was I a bad girl? Who's asking? Surely not my daddy, because he's dead. So yeah, I'm there. I don't know. I guess it depends on what your perspective is on bad and good. Like, I feel like people just make the best decisions for them in every situation, according to the information they have available. And then I also believe that there's just such a thing as being stupid. Like, some people are just fucking stupid. And that's just what that is. I guess, I don't know. If smashing the patriarchy, smashing the patriarchy is naughty, then yes, I've been a naughty girl. I've been a very naughty girl. Lately, white men have done all they can to just be so super disrespectful, and things I don't notice, and it's amusing to me. Right? Like, I have a boss, well, sort of a boss. I have somebody who can sort of tell me what to do, but they can't fire me. So anyways, white man owns a venue, and he wanted to do these movies, and he comes to me, he's like, so Joy, shows me the movie list, but he keeps trying to ask me about how to add what black movies. He wants to know what I want to watch, but he wants to say it without saying it. And I'm like looking at him just like, so he asked me, so Joy, what do you think of this list of movies? I was like, oh, this is a good list. This is what you're gonna show? I love it.
What was on there? I'm curious.
I don't even remember what the original list is, but it's not that far off from what the list is now, which you can see on my Instagram because it's just distracting. But, but like, so he goes, you want to see this? I was like, I love most of these movies. I'm good with these movies. Why wouldn't I be good with these movies? No, but I'm saying like, all right, so like, would you rather see The Wizard of Oz or The Wiz? And I was like, I mean, it depends how I feel. I do everything I can to like not answer his question and make him say the words like, hey, what black movies can I put on here so this isn't such a white list? It's all that it is. It's a great comment who I heard has this like comparison of like the white and black versions of movies. And it's so on point. If I can remember any of it, I'd share it with you now, but I don't. Because 2 protein shakes later, I'm a little distracted. Man. It's such a magical time when people die, right? Like, the thing is that, like, what pisses me off right now is that my dad's not a regular dude. He wasn't like a regular dude. He was a music producer and like he's very well known in certain circles of like the music industry and things of that nature. So like, I can't even mourn in private, you know? Like, I want to cry, but I can't because I'm listening to how much you loved him and how much he meant to you. And it's all right. My dad was from the streets. I'm not mad about it. I get it. Just leave me alone. I'm getting there. My dad is Patrick Adams. He was a music producer, engineer, arranger. He's worked with pretty much everybody from like Urban Man to Rakim. And he's out there. Google it. It's a resource, you know. So he's like this big guy in the world, and it's so weird, just like having to validate white men and their feelings. Like, just, you know, like I don't know if I want this life anymore. Like this might be more than I signed up for. Earth is trash. Earth is ghetto. Yo, Earth is so ghetto, right? Because I'm looking at, I've been trying to stay off of social media because again, people that I don't know are flooding my inbox, my outbox, my pages. I'm like, I don't even know you, bro. Like, so, and I keep seeing people talk about this video of this guy who takes like food for one kid and not the rest of the kids because they're not his kid. So I'm just putting my 2 thoughts into that conversation. And that dude is trash. That dude is absolute trash. I don't care if they're my kids. I have that whole situation now. Like, I'm a mom, you know, they've got something like a stepmom living with, you know, if you live with the father of my children, to me, you're a step-parent. Like, that's the way, I don't know. You're gonna file for divorce, you know, right? You got stepmoms, yeah? Okay, my bad. Way to fuck up my crowd work, Andrew. Thanks. You just said yes.
Yeah, my dad's gay.
What if you guys watch it?
Yeah, he is.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay,
My
so
mom always watches
so you got stepdads. You understand? Like, if you, I don't know, but like I feel like, and I think that if you had like when you're living in somebody else's house and that person has children, and you're in an intimate relationship with that person, those children know about it, you are automatically a step-parent, right? You should care about the children that are around your children. You know why? Because if you don't care about those kids will kick your kid's ass. Like, that's what they'll do. They'll pick on him, they'll bully him, and your kid will have severe complex issues. Exhibit A, okay? No, I'm joking. I was raised with my loving grandparents, so it's just a joke, guys. I'm not a stereotype. Yeah, I distracted myself all the way through. I think I want to end this because I do have to catch a train. I thank you so much for coming out, for joining us on the internet, for joining us in person. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you'll see all the Instagrams of all the comments you saw tonight. So make sure that you follow them, find out how you can go to their shows, all of that good stuff. Come back in 2 weeks. We're right here again in 50/50 Comedy and Secret Part. Secret Part.